Welcome to paradise. I just arrived here and I did not want to waste any time, so I came straight to the market. The reason I'm here is this is the easiest and the fastest place to learn about the lifestyle, the people, and the culture. So let's start exploring Zanzibar. My name is Meti Shwaye Yilma and you're watching Let's Go with Meti. Follow me and let's see what paradise has for us. Can I have that one? Thank you. Changape? 10,000? No, less. Oh yes, I'm not a tourist. Okay. Okay, so Changape, real price. No, let me take with 7. Okay. So this is the first snack that I'm having. So this will get me alone while I do my shopping. Asante. All right. I got it for 9,000. You can bargain, but sometimes you may not get a chance, especially when you're a tourist. So the first word you need to know is Changape. How much is it? All right, Asante. You can find different kinds of vegetables and fruits. For example, you can see shok here. That's indigenous and it's like a candy. And look. Asante. Asante. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. So this is Zanzibar special. It's the traditional bread buffalo. Let me try it. Let me taste it and get a piece of Zanzibar. It's actually pretty tasty. Got something for breakfast. All right, let's continue exploring Zanzibar. Zanzibar is hot, it's warm, but at night there is another kind of hotness comes out of Zanzibar. This is Farzani Park. From this point on, there is market for everything Zanzibar, including food. You can get your snacks, your dinner. You can also get some different kinds of shopping here. So when you come here, if you have a night, and make sure that you have at least one evening in Zanzibar, and this is a must to see place. So you'll find it by the waterfront. Imagine you can shop in front of the ocean. How cool is that? Okay, let's do some shopping. Shangape?
Huh?
Shangape?
Latina 10.
Does it have a pocket? No? No pocket, okay. Give me a good price and I'll take it. I like your henna. Huh? No, not yet.
Thank
All right,
you.
asante.
Asante sana.
Karibu.
Come again.
Thank you so much. All right, now I got my dress. When you come to Zanzibar every February, you'll get to see the best music festival in the continent, and that's Busara. I'm going there, and when I go there, I got the best excuse to dance this cute green dress. Follow me. Sauti the Busara 2019, and guess what I'm listening to? An Ethiopian band playing. So let's get inside and dance. Hi. So it's supper time in Zanzibar, and when you come here at Farazani Park, you'll get the taste of Zanzibar, from seafood to chicken to shawarma to different vegetables. So I've been looking around, but while I'm here, all I take is seafood. Yes. Yeah. Hi. Hello. Karibu. Good. How are you?
Good.
All right. So what do we have today?
Sorry?
What do we have today?
I have everything, but what you want for you?
Oh.
Explain.
Yeah.
You know this octopus?
Octopus. Yes.
Prawns?
Okay.
Without shells? Calamari? Calamari and octopus. That one tuna, blue marlin, barracuda, snip, and shark.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I'll have the shrimp, the prawns.
How
Yes.
many?
Just one.
Part of the two.
Here.
Yes.
All right. Let's try it. Where's the chili? Enjoy. But let me just sit and enjoy my dinner without the chili. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Asante. So I got my freshly made sugarcane juice. This tastes really good. It has a little bit of ginger, and it's not actually as sweet as I was expecting it to be. It's drinkable. Really nice, refreshing. All right.
its effort
Okay.
to improve the tourist industries, tourist sectors, that has been decided from early 1990s to be one of the important economic sources instead of clothes, because Zanzibar for a long time depended on the clothes as one of the major source of income.
Clothes and spices. And then
But because of decline of cloth market in the world, also decline of production of clothes itself, so it decided to find another alternative, and it was decided to use our history and our cultural our cultural significance to as one of the major pillars of tourists. And then tourists became very important sectors in Zanzibar. So the president Salmina Amur-Juma was the one who tried his best to develop the tourist sectors.
So sitting from here, actually, you see this is Bet Al Ajaib.
Bet Al Ajaib, the historic building that is very famous. Very famous.
What makes it famous?
Not only in Zanzibar or East Africa, but even the whole world. Because it has very great and very romantic history. Very romantic history.
And I heard that is the first building in East Africa to have bulb lights.
Many modern service we have now started in these buildings, in the House of Wonders, including.
So who named it Ajaib?
Bet Al Ajaib, House of Wonders.
House of Wonders. Who named it? Is it the Sultan? Is it the people?
It was named by people.
By people.
Because people, most of people who came to these areas in the early period after its construction, they were very wondering.
Yes,
they were very wondering.
They would be like Ajaib, Ajaib, Ajaib.
So they started to call it Bet Al Ajaib,
House of Wonder.
And the name became remained until today.
So it's under renovation, or can we get it?
Now it is under renovation, but it is in the early stages of preparation for renovation.
So no visit inside? No visit. So we can just admire it and wander from outside. Just like the old days. The royals are inside, people wander and they call it Ajaib. So we say Ajaib from outside.
Not inside.
Okay. All right.
Her name is Clara Sornas, the one who came here to visit as a tourist like you. After visiting the area, she had a very good idea of doing this sculpture. People understand the way slaves been chained. So slaves, they were chained like this, but they were chained different tribes in one chain. So they couldn't understand each other. Each of them had different dialects. So Swahili, that's what we're speaking nowadays. Back in days, it was spoken by the African chiefs and Arabs. You know, Swahili language is formed from Bantu words and Arabic words, which is spread during slave trade. But this chain here, it's original, so you can see how strong it is. Inside the solution. Also, if you take a look in Swahili, you found that some German words, English words, and Portuguese words, they all used to form this Swahili language.
So this is actually real chain that was used back then. This is heavy.
This was the biggest slaves market site in the eastern and central part of Africa. So those slaves been kidnapped from Congo, Kenya, Uganda, Malawi, Zambia, Tanzania, some part of inland of the mainland, been brought down to Zanzibar, sold by auction, going to Arabic and Asian countries. There was a theme here which was called barter trade in African countries in those days. It means some of the African chiefs had negotiation with the African chiefs, with the European, with the Arabs, right? They were exchanging good for good, barter trade. For some time, traders went to the villages and kidnapped young people in slavery. The one being kidnapped, they are black Africans with the age of 15 to 35, the stronger ones. The elder ones left to die in the village. Women, men chained together, as I've seen there. They've been chained or made to walk 15 miles a day with a heavy load on the head, food stuff, ivory, animal skins. So it was estimated in every 5 slaves who were marching from inland to the coastal area, 1 out of 5 survived, 4 died on the way. The other markets in Kilwa, Asa, Gamoyo, Pemba, some other main islands. The biggest market was here before the Chinese built. So when they arrived to the market here, before they were sold, slaves had to be beaten to prove their strength, while buyers were there watching who's stronger, who's weaker one, right? There was a tree, the same type of a tree, like this one here, known as a jojoba tree, which is mkunazi in Swahili. That's the area where slaves would hide on it and whipped too.
Alone, there are 52 mosques and 2 churches, and one of the churches is this Anglican church called the Christ Church. In this place, a very significant history had taken place, and that history is related to slave trade. It's a happy story, but at the same time, a sad one. Zanzibar, we're gonna see a lot of natural and historical resources, and also we're gonna have some fun. Now I'm heading to one of the islands to explore some more. Follow me. So here I am at the giant tortoise sanctuary. The signs clearly say do not touch them, do not feed them, and do not sit on them. And people here are touching them and feeding them. I don't know why, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm not touching them and I'm not feeding them, because I respect whatever is written is for a reason. These are peacocks, and in Swahili they are called tawusi.
This island has a different name: Changuu Island, Prison Island, Quarantine Island, and some of them they just call a Paradise Island. but the original name is Changuu.
Okay.
Yes, Changuu, it means that the name of fish. Do you know white sniper?
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
White sniper is Changuu?
Yeah, it's Changuu. It's a
okay.
It's a Swahili name.
Okay.
So why people call it Changuu? Because the previous time there is a man from Stone Town over there. They just came here in order to fish.
Okay.
Okay. So they catch a lot of sniper fish. That's why they call a Changuu. We have the prison over there. And the owner of the prison is a Sultan Said from Oman.
Okay.
And Zanzibar, we had two colonies. The first one is the Portuguese, and second one Arabian. But the first colony is the Portuguese.
Yeah.
In 18th century, Sultan said he shifted from there up to here for different reasons. But the main reason, plantation and trading.
Oh.
Siti binti Said.
Okay.
She is the first singer who sing in Zanzibar. And Sultan Said bin Majid.
Okay.
Okay. You can sit down there. So this is a chair for the prisoner.
Oh.
But never used for them. Never used.
This is just to show.
Yeah, just to show. Now only for decoration.
Zanzibar is a collection of many different islands, but the main ones, the big ones, are Unguja and Pemba. And near Unguja you find different smaller islands, and one of them is this one. It's called Changuu Island, Paradise Island, Quarantine Island, and Prison Island. And wherever you go in Zanzibar, you find something mesmerizing. So when slave trade became illegal in Stone Town, it did not end automatically. Actually, some people brought it to this part of the island to continue the slave trade. And now I am at Mandrapani to see a cave where that story continues in the journey of slaves. And there is a cave, and Abdullah is waiting for me over there to take me inside the cave. Good morning, Abdullah. Hi.
Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Asante.
Karibu.
So, what are we going to find out in here?
Yep. So here we have a slave cave.
Okay.
So the natural cave.
Uh-huh.
So the cave was formed by coral rock,
Uh-huh.
and the people they discovered this cave because in 18th centuries there has an Arab man
Mm-hmm.
who used to cattle. So one day one among of his cattle get lost, and this guy he had a number of slaves.
Mm-hmm.
Slaves who were come here to starting out. So one slave boy during starting out, so they had big noise from down here.
Mm-hmm.
So the number of slaves who were come here to rescue it.
Uh-huh.
So they rescue it, and in part of it, they found the fresh water inside it. Then they use it as a source of water.
Uh-huh.
And after abolition of slaves in 1873, because the main market of slave was in Toronto.
Yes.
So, but the British, because of the industrial revolution in 18, they like to have more customers for the machine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they entered the market in Toronto. But it's still, they have an Arab men from Omani. They try to smuggle slave in an illegal way.
Uh-huh.
So that's what they used to open inside, like black market, to hide the slave. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So slaves
Okay.
from here, they were taken to Yemen, Iran, Iraq, Comoros, Seychelles, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Tanzania, or Madagascar. Because you know slaves from West Africa and North Africa, they were sent to America,
Mm-hmm.
Brazil, Spain, Cuba,
Yes.
Jamaica, or Haiti. Because that side, it's easy to cross the Atlantic Ocean,
Yes.
and from here, they use Indian Ocean. And at the night time, British Navy, they tried to look up and down of the coast because you know the business was completely illegally,
Mm-hmm.
and Arab men they used it to flew French flag and sailing boats because of the English, like the confusion, and that's why they did it for secret for a long time. It was from 1873 up to 1907.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a long time. That's over 30 years.
Yeah, really. And most of the slaves they were not from Zanzibar, so they were come from outside the Zanzibar. Yeah, because you know before Arab people Zanzibar they had their own religion, but Arab they were come here and they brought Islamism and the Swahili language, and because we were equal, because then they left us here and they walk into other countries like Kenya, Uganda, Congo, Ethiopia, Malawi, Burundi, Rwanda, and even Tanganyika and Tanzania mainland.
Yeah.
So they were gold from this country to Bagamoyo. Bagamoyo is like a north of the Rift.
Mm-hmm.
So from Bagamoyo is like a collection point. So from Bagamoyo to Ferry up to Zanzibar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And down here they were hiding the nighttime. Daytime out, nighttime inside it. So here they wait high tide in the right way. Because you know the business
Yeah.
will depend on the wind.
Yes.
So when the
Yes.
wind is ready, there's a passage under, they're walking about 1 mile in the ocean. Then they put them to the sailing boat and send them over. And the British Navy,
Wow.
they were stone down. So it was very
Hmm.
yeah. And it was very hard to collect them. You know how they caught them in the village?
Mm-mm.
So they used to walk into the village, maybe Nyamwezi or Makonde village. This is a kind of tribe. And when they found people in a funeral or ceremony, or when there was cattle in the forest, or any kind of big event, so they had found voting like a business and put them on the slave. If you are criminal or prisoner also. And sometimes in a villager, when a two tribe had a conflict, so they fight, and one powerful group, one law, sold them as slaves. Sometimes the master came to the village and they looked in their chief, because by the time every tribe had it by chief. And chief, they used to collect the offer from several dealers. There are many kind of offer where they use like a piece of clothes or mirror, iron, decoration item like a fabric, something cowries, dye, or even lip and alcohol. And cheap, after collect offer, it's easy to call his own member and slave master confident and watching very strong. So basically slave trader and local chief, they collude to sell local.
Wow.
You know, man always buy power.
Oh,
and
wow.
man is a root of all.
So we're still exploring the history of Zanzibar, and here we are at Kiwengwa Cave and Protected Forest Reserve to find out some more of the history. And now this time we're on the Second World War, and there is a rich history that is buried in the cave, and I'll just find out. And I'm meeting Salum here. Hi Salum.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
Good, good, good. So what do you have for me?
So I have many things to say about Pemba.
Okay.
So we have many things. You have a cave, like forest, nature trails, many flora and fauna. So welcome. Pemba
Okay.
Cave.
Thank you. Karibu. Asante. So these red ones, I like them. So we're gonna wear the gears to get into the forest or the cave?
Yeah, it's the cave.
Okay.
Helmet, put in the cave.
Yeah.
The light is the cave.
Aha, great. Okay, so let's start our journey. All right, okay. Tell me about this place.
So this, cave we call cave.
Mchekeni.
This cave have 3 chambers or 3 parts. Southern part they have 250 meters, and the northern part have 150 meters.
Okay.
So most of the visitors they prefer this longest one, but you can choose any, or they are feel free to do all 2 parts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about each. What was this cave was used for? What was it used for?
So many years ago, local people in this area, Kiwengwa, they use the cave as the defense mechanism, the hiding inside the cave during the Second World War. So the people they used for that.
Okay. Okay. So do they have water or is it dry? What kind of caves are they?
This is a dry one,
Okay.
but still have another one with water inside. But within this area, there are different features.
Okay.
Stalactite, stalagmite, and sometimes you can see lizard, millipede, they move around this area.
Zanzibar has something for every type of traveler. Zanzibar has something on the ground, under the ground, on the sea, under the sea. And today, here I am, underground in a cave. In this cave and in so many other caves in Zanzibar, there is so much to tell and there is so much to see. And now I'm gonna take you back in history while I'm taking you down underground in these caves. And once you watch that, believe me, you all want to come. And karibu sana, welcome to Zanzibar. That's how everybody is going to welcome you here. Wanna have a bite? Zanzibar has one national park and 4 other protected areas, and the national park is Jozani Chwaka Bay National Park. Here we'll find so many interesting things. Why are we here?
Okay, so we are here so to see National Park or Jozani Chwaka Bay National Park.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the story behind the national park.
Okay, so first of all, you're welcome Jozani Chwaka Bay National Park.
Asante sana.
Okay, so this is the only one among national park found in Zanzibar.
Aha. Okay.
Apart from Jozani, we have other forests, but it's not national park. But in Jozani, this is the national park.
Oh, the others are natural reserves.
Exactly.
Okay.
For instance, we have City Tour, Masingini Forest Reserve. We have Kiwengwa, we have Kongo Kiwengwa Forest Reserve. Also, we have Moyuni Jambiani Forest Reserve.
Okay.
But when talking about Jozani, just talking about special things. Yeah, other forests you can see.
Oh, really?
Okay,
what are the
yeah.
special things that we can find here?
Okay. In Jozani, normally we call Jozani Chwaka Bay National Park, but in reality we call grounding water table or high water table area. You know why? The reason is during the rain season, it's difficult for us to making forest tour because the land is flooding according to the nature of our soil.
Oh,
Yeah?
okay.
Okay, so normally when we arrive in Jozani, for our guests are expecting to experience some things. For instance, in Jozani, when you arrive here, you can do forest tour, monkey tour, and also mangrove swamp.
So what do we find here?
Okay, so now we're starting our forest tour. So let me give you some information about our forest.
Okay.
The name of our forest known as Jozani National Park cover 5,000 hectares. They equal 50 square kilometers. Within our forest, we have different animals. The main animal that we have in our forest is like bush baby, antelopes, African civets, Java civets, squirrels like we saw there, gray squirrels. Also, we have red calabash monkey, blue sax monkey, bush pigs, and others.
Which ones are indigenous, rare to Zanzibar?
Good question. So most of the species that we have in our forests, the most indigenous one is the Zanzibar red calabash monkey, endemic species. Only Zanzibar on the world.
Okay. Yeah? Oh, only found here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only Zanzibar.
Okay.
Outside of Zanzibar, you can't see that species.
Oh, we go this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So normally when doing the forest tour, we're expecting to know different kind of tree. Yeah, and if you are lucky, maybe you can see reptile like the snakes.
No, I don't want to be lucky.
Why?
Snakes, they bite.
Don't worry, because most of our kind of snake that we have here is there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So most of the trees that we have, we use for different uses. Some of them we use for domestic purpose.
Okay.
Also, we use for traditional medicine and for making furniture. But this use is outside of Jozani, because nowadays, as you know, our park under protection. I mean, it is a national park. No one allowed to cut any kind of tree.
Yes.
Yeah?
The thing is, yes, the Zanzibar doors are very beautiful, and the doors are very important. The boats, the kind of boats, and they're made of. Both of them are made of wood, and the wood are mostly from Zanzibar, and that endangers the forest or the wildlife. So how do you balance this two? Because you need the doors, but at the same time you need to preserve the forest.
Okay, so as you know, Zanzibar is a small island.
Yes.
We have the protected area, different area, but no one allowed cutting off.
Yes.
And most of local people, we use the wood for making different furniture, where we can get our wood mostly from outside of Zanzibar, for instance, Tanzania mainland.
Okay.
We use the wood for making doors, table, chair, because in Zanzibar we don't have enough forest for cutting wood.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why most of our area nowadays under protection. Okay. So when walking in Stone Town, you can see different kind of door. But during the colonial era was imported. But nowadays, because it is a national park, prohibited. So when doing human activity like making different furniture, the wood we import from Tanzania mainland.
Okay. So in terms of endangered, which are the animals that are endangered in this? What did you find?
Just is there.
Oh.
Mahogany fruit.
Okay. Which one is mahogany tree?
Okay, so the form of our land in our forest we classify into two forms. We have forest coral area and the swamp forest area. The swamp forest area, most of the kind of tree called red mahogany tree. We call Latin name Calophyllum inophyllum.
Okay.
English name red mahogany tree, because then cutting inside the wood is red one. So this is the mahogany fruit.
Okay.
Normally it is edible for monkeys. Yeah, red calabash monkey, most of them they pick the bark and they eat.
Okay.
Yeah, but the blue sax monkey they pick inside and they eat nut. Okay. Yeah, so this is from mahogany tree.
Oh yeah. Most of the furniture and the closet, the boxes are made of mahogany back in the days.
Yeah, nowadays no, but
no, in the previous, like when you go to.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's why nowadays people say that some of them from Stone Town during the colonial era, most of them harvested in
Yes.
this area.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so just nowadays remaining free.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Let's keep the red mahogany as they are. Tree, not wood.
We try our level best.
Yes.
And also inside, when you look there, we call high water table area or some forest area, because as I told you, during the rain, we can't go inside because land flooding.
Okay.
During that time, it's not a good time for visiting. Because during that time, when walking inside, you can see a lot of snakes, too much mosquito. It's a problem. But nowadays, it's a good time for making visits.
So when is the rainy season?
March up to June.
Okay, so these are the times to avoid the national park visit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why during the time when our visitors are coming here, most time we're dealing with monkey and mangrove. It's difficult to go inside the forest.
Okay.
Because it's a swamp area.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
Okay, so the kind of fish that we have in terms of reptiles, we have like a green mamba, green tree snakes, pythons, forest cobra, forest vine snakes, savanna vine snakes, and the others.
Okay.
But as I told you, it is rare to see them because sometimes you can see and most time you can't see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I happen to see shy when see us there.
Okay.
So right now we don't have history or anybody, tourists or anybody but the snakes. But if you are lucky, so then maybe we shall.
Maybe we shall. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Welcome to Pemba.
So, as I told you earlier, in Gezi Forest we have many tree species, among them are endemic species. So we have one among the endemic species called the Pemba palms or Dice pembanus, in Swahili called the papindi. So these tree species are available in Pemba Island, especially in Gezi Forest, not found in other places in the world, especially in Gezi Forest. Produce the fruit. When the bee young is a green color, when the ripe change color from green up to red, it's a good meal for monkey and the flying bird. It's called the Pemba green pigeon. Yeah. Also, as I told you, in Gezi Forest we have rare species. This is a tree growing in Pemba, especially in Gezi Forest, but also in other forests in mainland, like Luzunga Forest or Amanitanga Forest. So this one is called the Odendeza mani or Quassia undulata. It's a softwood. The main function to protect the water and the soil in the forest. And this live more than 100 years. And the tree have 1 meter up to 60 meters. And they produce a fruit is a good meal for flying fox or Pemba flying fox. So this is the second one among the rare species. So this tree is called the Antiaris toxcaria, or you can call the Ipo tree. So Antiatoxcaria, tox means poison. So this tree, their latex, their gum or their fluid is a poison. When you eat, you can die. Yeah. Also, this is a softwood. The main function as a second tree is to protect the water and the soil in the forest, and also have 1 meter up to 60 meters. are in open forest or submerged forest. Is the second vegetation available in Ngezi forest because this is a freshwater pool. So here you can see the main bird like to live in the freshwater pool. I mean lovely water birds like African jacanas, legendary common moorhen, white faces, hadadibis, and other birds. Also in Ngezi forest, also in this types of vegetation, I mean this freshwater pool. So you can see the fish. Also we have a fish. We have catfish, eelfish. Also we have turtles. Yeah, but small turtles. So in this pool, no crocodiles. So be free. Okay, also in Ngezi forest you have fruit species, I mean fruit tree, the mango. So this is a mango tree available in Ngezi forest and the biggest tree, our biggest mango tree in the forest. Also this tree still produces a fruit, but because they are difficult to climb up to top of the tree, so this mango fruit is a good meal for monkey and the greater bush baby and other birds. Yeah. So mango like this. Also monkey, bush baby have a lot of food in this forest because we have a lot of tree fruit or tree fruit like a mango, jackfruit. Also, apart from flora, fauna, amphibian, reptile, and other insects, but also in Ngezi forest you have historical sites, as you see. So this is a Josh Reminenti or Josh Sawmill. It's the one that investors from Indian country come to Pemba, especially in Ngezi forest, in order to cut tree to make lumber or timber. So here we are in Josh Reminenti or Josh Sawmill, as you see. So here, this is usually like a lander, and the other saw in Benso usually to cut a tree in order to making a lumber. So these investors come here, our Ngezi forest, on 1957 up to 1964 after Zanzibar, or when Zanzibar get a revolution. So when you get a revolution in 1964, this men go in his country and they leave this part of machine until today. On 1968-69, Zanzibar government banned and stopped all activities and announced it, I mean they gazetted. So this is a nature reserve until today. So here, this is called the lumbering treatment place. After making a lumber or timber, so take lumber, put here, and wash from the medicine, I mean chemical, in order to protect it from the insect, and then brought to container in order to sell in the country or out of the country.
At the Manta Resort, and officially I'm gonna be on the lowest point in Zanzibar, which is underwater. So that's the reward I am getting for making it to the highest point in Tanzania. All right, let's go and start the tour literally in the middle of the sea. Look, this is the only room you can find in the middle of the sea in Tanzania. Let me start my tour. Follow me.
Okay, so this is a shower area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is
a lounge.
The view.
Yeah. So for breakfast, lunch, dinner, people finish.
Okay. So breakfast, lunch, dinner comes from the resort here.
We deliver everything from the resort.
Okay.
Boat to here. So it's just a 5 minutes boat ride from the resort to the underwater room.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So we supply everything. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the drinks. So everything you need here, you bring everything.
Great. Okay. 64. Okay. So what do I do now?
No. When you stay here, actually, you have a chance to play the local game as well.
Ah.
It's called the bao game.
Bawa.
So it's bao.
Okay.
Yeah. Bao is a Swahili word which means piece of wood.
Ah.
So we teach you how to play the bao. I think it's just a 10 minutes lesson.
Okay.
You know how to play the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until then, you know. Yeah. Woohoo! Oh my God!
Yeah, so we have the bed on the top.
All right.
For stargazing,
Oh.
sunbathing.
It's so peaceful. All you hear is the water bumping on the wood. And I can imagine at night you see clear sky, not spoiled by light, just the stars and the moon. I can imagine. Who knows? Maybe I'll give you that look some other day when I book my room here. All right. You find this underwater room in Pemba Island in the Manta Resort. One of a kind here. From that underwater room. Yes, I'm having a blast here in Pemba and all together in Zanzibar. Zanzibar has something for you all because they didn't call it Paradise Island for no reason, because you can find something that can take your breath away and that can make you enjoy every moment while you're here. If you are a history and heritage lover or an adventurous person or if you just want to have a quiet holiday by the sand, by the water, Zanzibar has something for you all. So I highly recommend you to come here and enjoy your moment in paradise.